You're road tripping with Todd Sawatzky Appraisals. It is Sunday of the Spring Toronto Sports Card and Memorabilia Expo. Behind me, you can see Sports Cave Collectibles all there. That's where I have been working all weekend, if I'm not standing in the odd autograph line, of course. And what's really great about these events is not only do you see a lot of people like you do, but when we pan around, you even have a booth down there that Marcel Dion himself, Hockey Hall of Famer, is all set up, which is really cool. So come join me and let's take a look around. Got a bunch of autograph guests here. I've already hit up the Mark Giordano and the Hacksaw Jim Duggan line, so that was interesting. Right here is Ray Bork, lots of people. Okay, I'm in the autograph area here, or just off of it, should I say. And while here, I ran into a whole bunch of friends, a fantastic hockey group that put on a wonderful program called the Hockey Time Machine. So we got a few people here. Why don't you introduce yourself?
Kevin Foster from Detroit.
All right.
Randy Miller from New York.
Paul Pasco, the only Canadian here from Toronto.
All right.
And Greg Skoma from Mount Vernon, Virginia, just outside Washington, D.C. Originally Buffalo.
That's fantastic. So the Hockey Time Machine is essentially just a whole bunch of hockey fans, some alumni, some historians, and authors, and they put on a fantastic YouTube channel. So, Kevin, what got you into the Hockey Time Machine there?
Actually, knowing Paul, and it's just, we're hockey guys who love the history of the game.
Fantastic. And you, Randy?
I was good friends with the late Bobby Ho, and at one of the shows, I was sitting with Bobby and had the sincere pleasure of meeting Paul, who introduced me to the Hockey Time Machine, and it's been really an honor and a privilege for me to know everybody on the Time Machine. And I just want to say that we had a great person on the Hockey Time Machine. That was Jerry McNamara, and I knew Jerry for a very short period of time, but he treated me so well, so respectfully, and he was so genuine and sincere. And unfortunately, he passed away within the last few weeks. And all of us on the Hockey Time Machine are going to miss his participating in the Zoom meetings, which he did on a weekly basis.
I second that. He was such a wonderful man. He really was. And
great stories, and we record all the episodes, which is the thing we do, so we can listen to them and see them all the time.
yes, you can see them on YouTube, and I will make sure to post the link for the YouTube channel on this video.
Yeah, we've had tremendous guests as well.
And for yourself, Greg, how did you get involved?
So in 2019, before COVID, Paul Pasco came down to the Buffalo Table Hockey Festival, where we had 3 days of various table hockey games, whether it was the Soho game here, the Stiga game, or Super Checks. And it was great because it brought in outside tax dollars and tourists to the city of Buffalo. Canadians, people from as far as Sweden wanted to come or did come. So it was great. Met Paul. And then fast forward into COVID, got contacted that he was running this Zoom call. And so I became part of the Zoom team and then focused on my job, and then came back and began helping out the technical aspects of Hockey Time Machine to work on our branding and whatnot. So you can find us on YouTube. We've got a website, hockeytimemachine.com. You can find our podcasts on Spotify, on Apple. We'll be expanding that. And you can also find us on X, formerly Twitter, for Hockey Time Machine. So love to have you come out. And I think there's just golden stories, just very warm personalities. And I think it's just something where you grab a coffee or have a beer or just a glass of water, sit back and listen. Or if it's a podcast, just put it on your phone when you're driving into work. And you'll learn a lot. You'll feel closer to hockey, and I think you'll have a wonderful time and meet some wonderful people as you are today.
Thank you so much, gentlemen. I appreciate your time.
Thanks, Don.
All right, Sunday, the final day of the expo. And similar to Saturday, I was very, very busy in the autograph lines. As much as time as I was spending in the booth, I've spent a lot of time in line, so it can be for a pretty long day when you're standing in line for the weekend. But I found I got some autographs of some really fun players or guests that I had never gotten before, so that's kind of the point. Making some noise here. All right. Ron Tugnet, former goaltender in the NHL, of course, here with the Quebec Nordiques. So that's a fun puck right there. PWHL, Toronto Scepters. Natalie Spooner was there. Super nice as well. So really cool to see her there. Let's grab these and then a couple more items too. Former NHL referee and Hockey Hall of Famer, Andy Van Helmont. So this is a very nice official game puck, NHL logo game puck for Van Helmont. He was inducted in 1999, same year as Wayne Gretzky. Former Washington Capital, Ron Lowe. And former Seattle Kraken, the first captain in Seattle Kraken history, Mark Giordano. But I didn't just get a couple pucks. I also got a couple of other individuals. Jerry Cheevers with his infamous Stitches mask. So super nice guy, so very cool photo. I found this at the show, of course. And then something non-hockey. Wrestling Hall of Famer, Hacksaw Jim Duggan. Super nice guy, very friendly, and you could tell the fans were very happy to see him. So those were great. On top of that, I did pick up a Series 2 tin when I was there. Got a few rookies, nobody big, should I say, but got a tin. And of course, on the Saturday, I also did that box break at the upper deck booth. But all in all, it was a pretty good weekend. Maybe a little bit, it's definitely a lot slower than the fall ones. There's no question about that. There's a lot of tire kicking at the table, stuff like that. But hey, it's a busy weekend. It's great meeting friends, meeting potential customers. And I seriously cannot thank Chris and Brendan from Sports Cave Collectibles for letting me set up with them for the whole weekend. So thank you guys. I appreciate all your support. And for everyone else, I really hope you enjoyed these videos. And until next time.